All right, guys, this is what I feel is the problem with the new X-Men movie, Dark Phoenix. Al- Albeit it's probably a great movie, it's just bad timing. Keep in mind, guys, and I can't say I didn't like it. I just couldn't enjoy it to the fullest amount. As this if I would if they just released a bunch of X movies in a row. So keep in mind we just had Marvel, and we had a ton of Marvel movies over the past 5 to 7 years. Prior to that, it was Batman that was like taking over the game, and prior to that is when we had X-Men movies, and that's when X-Men was popular. That's like plus 10 years. So when they dropped Dark Phoenix, I'm sitting in the theater and I want to enjoy it to the fullest. But now I'm trying to pick apart. Well, why is this happening, or why is this character feeling this way about this character? And it's hard for me to remember because I'm trying to pull from over 10 years of information. Keep in mind with Marvel movies, I just saw them all. With Game of Thrones, I just saw them all. Like it's all recent. Game of Thrones, I didn't start watching Game of Thrones back in the day. I just started watching Game of Thrones like 2, 3 months ago. So it was all fresh material. So when the last finale came, it was amazing because all the information, everything that I needed to know was there. Same thing with Marvel. It was a huge build up to a great payoff. With X-Men, I remember the last three movies. This is again over 10 years ago. I remember the last three movies. Like, okay, so they already did them when they were adults, and then they went back to when they were kids, when they first met, and how the X-Men kind of like came together. First class, the first class of heroes were, and that's how you had like where Mystique, and Mystique was kind of part of X-Men, and like that's all. And while I'm watching it, I forgot like, oh crap, Mystique was part of X-Men because she was on the good side before. And I'm trying to, and then in the Dark Phoenix, like Magneto and Charles Xavier, they're like cool, but they ain't cool, but they're like still fighting, but they like kind of chill. Like, I'm so yeah, it's basically just timing, guys. I can't say it's a bad movie. I just have to rewatch. Just like when I saw the Marvel movies, I went back and saw the first one before I watched Endgame, Infinity Wars, and all that. So I just basically got to go back and watch like the last two X-Men movies, and I advise you guys to do the same. Watch the last two X-Men movies. Just kind of give yourself a reminder, a rebuff before you go watch Dark Phoenix, and then yeah, guys, let me know what you think.